All right, we have another politician with us here at Roy Roberts Farm, and Mike Collins. Mike, you're running hard.
Yes, sir. Thank you. First of all, I want to say how much I appreciate all the support that we've gotten in the primary election. It's got us into the runoff, and we look forward to another good 8 weeks of campaigning.
What are your promises?
Promise to send a good common sense businessman
Okay.
to Washington with some good core conservative values.
Right.
We've got a number of problems in Washington.
Oh yeah.
But not least of, we've got to get these taxes and these regulations under control. We need to cut taxes, and we need to get our federal agencies under control where we can get this economy going again.
Well, one big problem in Washington is in the White House.
Well, I would agree with you 100% there, and we're going to make some changes in that White House in a couple of years. But we've got to get Congress to work.
Yeah.
We do. I'd say one of the first things that we need to do as Congress is get a good budget. Get a budget and a plan to not only get this country moving forward, but to get that debt paid down.
Looks like they would pass a law that a politician in Washington, D.C. would have to retire at a certain age.
If you're talking in terms of term limits, I definitely wouldn't be opposed to that at all. I think that it's a good idea to go back to what the original founders had, and that was a citizen legislature. And people ask me all the time, I'm in small business,
right?
And I own my business and go to work every day. As a matter of fact, I was at work today before we came over to the barbecue.
Yes.
So I think we need to get back and get away from a lot of those career politicians.
Well, it seems like they've been up there 100 years, some of them, especially in the Democratic Party.
Well, I'd agree with you there too. But no, sir, we do. We've got a lot of people that go up there and choose to make that a career, and I don't think that's what it was intended to be.
Okay. The situation is that a politician, he grows old in Washington.
Well, it's, that's the type, folks, I would say that, it's time to retire. You need some new blood.
Right, absolutely.
You need some new thought. And I think one good thing is people are looking for new leadership out there. Right. They're looking for a new generation of leaders to come in with some new ideas.
Right. Well, the situation is that Senator Johnny Isaacson is doing a good job, but I understand the election coming up is going to be sort of rough on, between the Republican candidate and the Democratic candidate. So what are your predictions there?
Oh, I think Republicans will win that seat. We'll be in the U.S. Senate with a Republican.
Okay, well, that's encouraging words.
Yes, sir. It sure is. I'm an optimistic man.
Well, Mike, I know that you've been working hard. You're continuing to work hard. You're looking forward to July 22nd?
July 22nd. We got out here last May putting out our message that this whole election was about one thing, and that's our economy.
Yes.
It's about jobs, jobs, jobs. Fast forward 12 more months, today, our campaign is about this economy. It's about jobs.
Yes, sir.
Jobs. We've never changed our philosophy. We've never changed our message. And we think that's what's resonated so well with people and put us into the runoff. If you look at the 25 counties in this district, we carried 15 of them. And I cannot express enough how much I appreciate that for a person that's never been in public office.
Okay.
To get that vote of confidence.
Right.
But we got one more big election coming up for us, and we've got a great chance to win this thing.
What have you got to say to the voting public?
If you've not heard of us, I encourage you, please take a hard look at us. Our website is overhauldc.com, and if you are looking for someone that has some common sense, some good business sense, and good core conservative values, then Mike Collins is the man that you need to send to Congress. And I would love to have your vote. I'd love to have your support, and I appreciate those that are already supporting us.
Mike, I appreciate you stopping by the telephone here today, and I know that you want to get out here and shake some more hands, but we wish you luck.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate the time. Sure do. Thank you.
Mike Collins.